level student of law at the University of Abuja, and I'm just a student of Nigerian University
Okay.
studying law.
All right. You're welcome to this very platform. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much.
All right. Okay. It's no longer news that there was an event held yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. You were the host of that very event. So, can you please tell us what the event was all about? Tell us the dignitaries, some of the prominent men that came, and what was it all about totally?
Okay, so so yesterday, the 31st day of March 2023, I hosted the biggest career event in the history of the University of Abuja. All right, so before now, big events on campus are social, entertainment, cultural events, but I was determined to host a career event that is big, and so far so good. I'm the host of a big campus. An event was themed "After School, What Next?" All right, after school, what next?
After school, what
And
next?
it's motivated by the odds faced by young Nigerians, school leavers, undergraduates, regarding the question, what next after studying law? What next after studying medicine and surgery? What next after studying sociology? There's this many, and I mean many, I mean a good number of young Nigerian students regarding this question, after school, what next?
Okay.
And then this event was hosted to answer these questions. And then in doing that, I invited young Nigerians from different industries, from entertainment, from science, from technology, from arts, I invited some from public service, civil service, from movie and entertainment. And it was like a cluster of different persons from different field of life, from different industry, all in UNIABUJA campus, to share their experiences, to share their performances, their challenges, their insight on how to navigate a career in their particular field of endeavor. And so far so good. It was so massive. The Vice Chancellor of my university, and I will honor him, Professor Abdulrashid Naala, was in attendance. He was in attendance in person to recognize what we do, and he came in person with entourage, and he graced the moment. Wow. In addition to him, we also had different persons like Safia Yero, who is a critically acclaimed author and writer. We have some member of the House of Representative, a contestant actually, Barrister Juliet Isi Ihare, and we have Comrade Ahmad Mwazu, who is a distinguished public servant, amongst other dignitaries too, some real estate, some entertainment, and they were all in presence in UNIABUJA campus to speak on the theme, after school, what next? So basically, this is what the event was all about. Inspired by that big question, what next after studying your course? All right, so that's it.
Oh, I'm glad about that because the theme is very attractive, and it's in the news that the VC of the university was there by name Professor Abdurrashim Naala, which means that that was a very wonderful occasion, a very big one at that. So I'm glad about that. Was that event very impactful, and how impactful do you think it was to the students?
All right, so wow, when you talk about how impactful I think it was, I feel it was groundbreaking. First of all, we had a large turnout of audience, a very large turnout of audience. It was beyond my imagination, all right? It was beyond my imagination because students on campus are usually used to social events, entertainment events, and this is like the first of its kind, hosted by a student in the University of Abuja, all right, for fellow students. And those that came, I believe they were so impacted because the rema that was dished out on that day, the insights, the information they were dished out yesterday by our guests, I so believe that everyone was impacted. Yes.
All right, that's fine. Considering how big the event was, I believe that a lot of resources must have been spent. So, aside from, do you had a sponsor, or did you do it all by yourself? Did you have to invite all these people on your own, or did you have a guardian, someone that helped you accomplish this?
All right. First of all, I would say I thank God for His grace. I thank God for His strength. I thank God for His wisdom.
Yeah.
Thank God for His. I thank God for His strength, His wisdom, His mercy upon my life. Without Him, I wouldn't have done this, and I'm grateful to God for that. Firstly, but I would say this: I experienced a lot and lots of discouragement, and so far so good. This event, hosting this event, have been the most challenging thing of my life. Like seriously, it has been the most challenging. I've faced challenge in the past, but hosting this event after school, what next, is the most challenging thing I've faced in my life because I got the vision for this event. I got the vision, the idea, and I was like, okay, I'll make this event the biggest event on campus. Not just a career event, not just an event, but a big event.
Yeah.
So what I did was that I sought for sponsorship. I couldn't get sponsorship, right? I sought for financial support. I couldn't get. So what I did was that I used my personal funding, and I would say this: over 80% of the expenditure is my personal funding. Over 80% of this was my personal funding, and based on what I planned, based on what I envisaged, was what I put forth in action. I envisaged that I'll have a billboard. I'll erect a billboard for this event. I'll drop at the venue. I'll reach out to print out flyers and banners and all around campus, because the Abuja University has two campus. So graphic designers to print out it, and I paste it all around campus. It costs money.
Yeah.
So far so good. So far so good. My personal struggles, personal struggle. I have this idea, this idea, I have this idea. I want to make this idea the biggest event on campus, and this fund me. I receive huge amount of no this. So I went backwards. I used all my funds, all my being opponent. I got some money from some persons and it just went to it. But I would tell you that 85% of what I spend of the expenditure was from my personal purse. No sponsor, no sponsorship and nothing. We only had one sponsor of just one sponsor indeed, but
It was entirely on you.
so intense. They were very numerous.
All right.
Because we have to get refreshment, we have to do publicity, we have to do some designs, we have to get sound, speaker, projector, we have to do lots of printing, and it wasn't easy, I must say. And like I said, it is the most challenging thing of my life currently that I've faced so far. And I thank God I overcome that challenge. Yeah.
All right. It must have been very hectic, but it was worth it, I can see, because it's all over the news. It must have been very hectic, I believe. Okay, the theme, rather, um, what's next after school, is very engaging and sounds attractive. So, can you briefly tell us what your take is about this theme? What do you think students should do after school? Just tell us what you feel.
Okay. Now, yesterday, while I was called up to give my opening remark, school not scam. School is a scam. But is school really a scam? And I said, I don't think school is a scam, because school is only meant to prepare you for opportunities. School is not meant to guarantee opportunities for you. So when you say school is scam, The real scam is not you yourself not knowing how to navigate your path towards your desired career choice. That is the scam, and not school being the scam. All right. So now let's use it here. As young Nigerians, as students, it's necessary for us and crucial for us to, while we're in school, build capacity, have a sense of direction on which career path I want to function. And all this is informed by your skills, by your passions, your interests. There's no course or field of study that is more important than the other. So being that you are not studying a particular field of study does not mean you aren't a professional.
All right. It's indeed important, or rather salient, that students get, to find passions and things they want to focus on, the things they need to do. Because it's not just about studying the course you want, but you need to acquire a skill which will help you to feed you after school. Because I can tell you, there are no more jobs in Nigeria out there. So as a student, even as even facing your studies, you should also get a skill, acquire a skill. It's a modern era. You need to develop yourself in one way or the other. This skill will help you, will feed you in life later. So I applaud you for that very wonderful event you just had. Okay.
Thank you
It's
so
in the
much.
You're welcome. It's in the news too that you were nominated. You're one of the three students that were nominated for the grand prize for Africa, for peace in Africa, to represent Nigeria in Kigali, Rwanda. Right?
Yes, I was.
Wow. So please, can you tell us more about that? How did it all happen? How did it begin?
All right, okay. Mm, Thank you so much for that question.
You're welcome.
I was amongst the three students that were selected by the Pan-African Organization for Peace and Conflict Resolution to represent Nigeria in Rwanda, Kigali, for the Grand Prize for Peace Africa 2023. So how it all happened was this. Well, to understand how it all happened, I would love to take us backwards, 2 years back, to understand how it all happened. So in 2019, I was my first year in the UNIABUJA. I was my first year in the university. I was 18 then, and in that same 2019, I founded an association, teamed Association of Creative Writers, ACW, Association of Creative Writers. Yes, I founded it my first year, and within 2019 to 2020, it spread from UNIABUJA to UNIBEN and to Omar Musa Hadwa University, Katsina State, amongst these three universities, and then to primary schools and secondary schools across Nigeria, particularly in Abuja here.
Wow.
So, yeah, I was 18 then, young guy, first year university. So I write, and I'm like, okay, what do I do? There's no club for writers. Okay. I came here, we have lots of states association, states, religious association, fellowships, but there's not really an intellectual hub for students, and this is a university ground. I said, okay, let's do it. And then I got the idea and I founded it. And currently it's recognized as a student, as that club. I was able to found it to the extent that even the vice chancellor of my university recognizes my club as a student association on campus that is into creativity, personal development, and amongst other clubs on campus, student base, we have the leading organization on campus that inspire young persons to be best in creative writing. Now, haven't done that in Abuja. With my track record, other things I've done, all right. When the time came for this opportunity, I was called upon by the university. All right, I was called upon. Hey, Prince Chibuzor, is there opportunities for you? Being that you've exhibited excellence in past, you've exhibited good results, you've exhibited track record of excellence. I needed to replicate that thing you've done for yourself at this university at the national level across Nigeria towards towards another country. So being that I have that track record, I have that good name, I've done something in the past. I was recommended by the Student Affairs of the University of Abuja to them, and just like that, I went through. And this was how I was nominated. I was selected, and there was a ceremony on campus. We were called in. We were honored with our certificates. We were given our medal, and that's how it went.
Oh,
And this is how I was picked to represent UNIABUJA, Nigeria in Kigali, Rwanda.
oh, that's awesome. Congratulations to you, I must say.
Thank you so much.
Okay, because I was thinking that maybe there was a competition, like people were gathered, you guys competed, and then the best were selected. So, but I'm getting to know that that wasn't how it went, right? You were just selected or nominated rather.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
that's awesome. Okay, how do you feel this representation is going to go? When is it happening?
Okay, so it's happening very soon. Currently, they're getting ourselves ready. Okay, getting ourselves updated to how it's gonna be. And for me,
Mm,
for me, I see it as a as a different dimension of competition. Not just a competition in total per se, but it is also an avenue to learn and unlearn and study and avenues to foster peace in Africa.
wow.
All right.
Mm,
And yeah, so we are trying to see how we can garner knowledge, skills, and insights on how to profess peace and how to resolve conflicts. Because from what I observe, it's not just a competition, but it's going to be like a program, a program, a session. It will be like a fellowship
yeah.
where we would go expose ourselves to different persons from different African. Because it's not in Nigeria. There are about eight to eight to nine, eight to nine,
Countries.
either eight or nine African countries that are involved,
Yeah.
from Mali to Ghana
Chad.
to Sierra Leone.
Mm,
Yeah, about eight to nine. So it's been an avenue for us to explore, to learn new things, and as well to so by God's grace make Nigeria proud at the end of everything.
mm. Okay, we're looking forward to that. These students that were nominated, were they just did they do it randomly in all the universities in Nigeria, or did they intentionally select you guys from Uni Abuja?
Yes, exactly. That's UNIABUJA. You know,
Okay.
UNIABUJA is one university that's in the center of Nigeria, and aside the fact, it is one uni according to our motto,
Mm,
is a home of unity, right?
yeah.
It's a university of unity. When you come to that, you won't have a monopoly of culture or a monopoly of tribe or
Mm,
monopoly of religion. In Abuja here, you will see the minority tribes, the major tribes, different religion, different groups of persons, all in Abuja equally. So when they came to Abuja straightforward to select students, and that's how we were picked
all
to
right.
represent Nigeria there.
Okay. Is there a time allocated to this presentation? As in, how many days, weeks, or months are you guys going to stay in Rwanda? And don't you think this particular representation is going to maybe affect your academics in any way?
Well, well. I think we are going to stay up to
Hmm.
a week or two in Rwanda. For my academics, I don't think it will affect my academics. I don't think it will affect my academics. I don't think so.
Yeah.
I'll manage myself. I'll try to navigate both my academics because the hallmark is this: the essence of you being in university, not just to have a first class degree, but also to so equip us with all necessary information and experiences. And I feel this is also one of that experience I should get to enable me be an all-round graduate of a Nigerian university.
Okay.
Personally, I don't think to encroach my academics. Okay, I don't think so. Perhaps I'll only need to put more work, put more extra time to my studies to bridge up the gap. And for the time frame, we spend 1 to 2 weeks in Rwanda by God's grace.
All right. Please, can you tell us who is sponsoring this particular grand prize? So, is it the school that will sponsor you guys there or something?
No, no, no. And then expected. So the organizers of program are sponsoring the initiative and everything about it.
Okay, you can hear me, right?
Hear you.
All right. Okay, do you have words to our listeners out there? What do you have to tell us, your listeners?
All right. It's simple. And I always tell young persons, personally, I love excellence. And everything I do it with a sense of uniqueness, a sense of excellence, a sense of difference. And I feel that what makes me different. All right. So whatever you do as a young person, strive to be unique, strive to be beyond mediocre, strive to put that extra touch, put that extra mile. And just like what I've done recently, just yesterday, I said, okay, I won't just host an event on campus, but personally, I want to host the biggest career event on campus.
Yeah.
And aside that as well, I also introduced what they call the Distinguished Undergraduate Student Awards. The Distinguished Undergraduate Student Awards. Now, this award is strictly on merit. Before now, awards on campus, I don't know if it's available to other campuses, but I'm familiar with mine here. Awards on campuses is characterized by vote buying. So you pay some money like 10 naira, 50 naira, 100 naira for votes, or the awards are engaged, and then the results are determined by the number of engagement on social media and social media likes and followership. That's how awards usually used to go on campuses. But I said no, no, this system is the way to, for me, I feel it's the way to encourage people to have their way around things when they don't deserve it. So I said, no, okay, I want a system whereby it's based on merit. Then I introduced the undergraduate, the Distinguished Undergraduate Student Awards that is strictly based on merit. So that's to encourage creativity and encourage merit on merit. So this is for students, Nigerian students. Whatever you're doing, all right, be intentional on whatsoever you do. Be strategic with whatsoever you do. Don't just do things because you have passion for it or because others are doing that same thing. Ask yourself, what do I want to offer by doing this? What do I want to gain by doing it? And strategically place yourself for opportunities. Don't just do this, don't just do things anyhow. No. Sit down, calm down, and think about it. Okay? Alright. I'll do it in this way, strategically, and add uniqueness to whatsoever you are doing. Then finally, for Nigerian students, I want them to take up that notion that school is scam. School is not a scam. School is just an avenue for you to prepare you for opportunities. School does not guarantee opportunities. School does not give you as you take opportunities. It just prepares you, plays the ground for you on which you can stand and grab opportunities. School is not a scam. But the best thing you should do as a student is this: while you're in school, find yourself in school, maximize the resources, the avenues, the opportunities in school here to build yourself and prepare tomorrow. I feel this is my tsukuba for fellow students across Nigeria. Thank you so much.
That was nice. Thank you so much, Mr. Chibuzor Ezeabata. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for sharing your thoughts and giving the students out there encouragement. I really appreciate my School News TV. I appreciate your presence. So thank you so much for that. I wish you good luck in Rwanda.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm honored to be in presence this month. Thanks for inviting me over. I'm grateful. I'm honored. Thank you so much for the team, My School News TV. I'm so grateful. And my name is Prince Ezeabata Chibuzor. Prince Ezeabata Chibuzor.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Have a wonderful day, sir.
Thank you so much. Thanks. I'm grateful.